Hi moms, welcome to the Mommy Biz channel, and today I want to talk about a subject that a lot of us talk about when we get together, and it's something that I've been requested to do a video on this channel, and it's on the subject of sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation is so crucial. It's something that we all experience when we become moms of newborns, and sleep deprivation is definitely linked to depression. It can mess up your nervous system and cause you to become anxious. Just so many things. It's linked to heart problems, obesity, so it's a huge deal. The problem is that we have these newborns that require a lot of attention at nighttime that disrupt our sleep. So what do we do about it? I just want to share with you some tips that I have discovered now that I have done this thing 3 times. I finally discovered some tips that I think will help you to get more sleep. And the first tip that I have for you is to simply go to bed at an earlier time. I know that for me it's definitely helped. I used to use the excuse that I need to stay up later because I don't get any time for myself, and when my husband comes home from work late, I just want to spend some time with him, so I don't want to go to bed earlier. But I find that going to bed earlier definitely helps me to feel more refreshed the next day. And so after battling for a long time against going to bed at a later time, I finally decided that I needed to go to bed earlier. Definitely the best sleep that you can possibly get is between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's when you get going to your deepest sleep. I've also heard that for each hour before midnight you go to bed, it's like you've slept 2 hours. So with a new baby, it's really crucial to go to bed early. I know in college I would stay up late and still go to classes and do tests and exams the next day, and I'd do okay. But when I became a mom, I realized that I couldn't function when I went to bed after midnight. So definitely the best thing that you can possibly do for yourself is to go to bed earlier. The second tip is something that has been so helpful for me, and something that I've discovered only since I've had my 3rd baby, and that is just before you lay down, pick the baby up if he's asleep, nurse him, change him, and put him or her back down. That definitely helps, because what I found happening is that I would go to bed, and just as soon as I go to bed, the baby would wake up wanting to be fed or to be changed. So just doing that before I lay down ensured that I got at least 2 or 3 hours of sleep. So that is something that has definitely helped me this time around. Number 3 is something that I personally do. You don't have to do it if you don't feel good about it, and that is co-sleeping. I've co-slept with all of my children. I always have a separate nursery for them that my husband is always like, well, when are they gonna go to sleep on their own? Because they're always in the bed with us, at least until they're like 6 months old. So yeah, sleeping with your baby helps you to get more sleep. I know that there are some dangers to co-sleeping, so definitely do your research and see if it's something that you're okay with. But this is my 3rd baby, and it's been fine for us. You can also get a co-sleeper at the side of your bed. That would definitely be the most safe thing to do. I also have a bassinet at the side of the bed that he starts off in and then makes his way to inside of our bed during the night. If I'm too tired, I lay down and I breastfeed him. So that definitely helps me to get more sleep. The 4th tip is if you do have your husband at home, or if you have a family member that's with you in those first few days after childbirth, ask them if they could just let you sleep in. So the agreement that my husband and I had was that I would feed the baby throughout the night, and in the morning after the baby got his last feeding in the at sunrise or early morning, my husband would get up and take care of him for 2 hours and allow me to sleep extra in the morning. So if you are a brand new mommy and you have the extra help at home, ask if they can help you by allowing you to sleep in and taking care of the baby in the morning. Tip number 5 is a tip that a lot of us get from veteran moms, and honestly it could be annoying getting the same tip over and over, but it is to nap while the baby is napping. I know that there are so many things to do around the house. You have to clean, you have to cook, you have to do laundry, but if you can just put those things aside, because even if you take a 5-minute nap, it can totally make a difference in your mental state, your emotional state, how you feel spiritually. Just taking a nap can kind of get your head back on the way it needs to be, and you're doing the best for your family. You would wake up more refreshed, your judgment is going to be better, you're not going to be as snappy or irritated. So just taking a 5-minute nap or so while the baby is napping helps. If you have older children, bring them in the bed with you and try to get a nap all together. So those are my tips for battling sleep deprivation. If you have any additional tips, just leave them below and we can have a discussion about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope these are helpful. I hope that these tips help you to get more sleep and to feel more refreshed. Thank you, and leave any questions you might have in the comments below, and thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks guys. Bye.